This has been a bit of a habit, joining the mayor as of late, up and down, in particular this Route 34 corridor. There's so much vibrancy in this commercial corridor. And we've had the pleasure of opening together a number of businesses over the last several months here. We got, what's that?
And more to come.
And more to come. Yeah, a couple of new health clubs that are opening. The Edge is about to open, I know. We're at the Verizon with their new store just up here on Route 34. So this is the place to be. It's the gateway into downtown, and the mayor, I know, is very excited about what the future portends in terms of Route 34 improvements and revitalizing our center city. So let me turn the program over for a few words to our mayor, Mayor Tony Stufff.
Well, you know, Mike, Sarah, this is a labor of love. And no one appreciates opening up a restaurant and knowing the hard work involved in to have a successful restaurant. And let me tell you, I can tell already that this is going to be a successful restaurant. You know, just having support from your family, that's wonderful. But, you know, all the work that's going to be done is it's going to fall on your shoulder and Sarah's shoulder. But keep it up. I know you'll do it because I'm knowing your father for all these years that I've known him. I know you will make sure that whatever you do, you're going to do it the best it can be done. And you can see that already. And Derby is the place to be. And you picked the right spot. Thank you very much and congratulations.
As head of a business association, what do you do during a recession? And of course the response is you start a business. That's what you do. If you want to get out of a recession, you do something about it. And I want to tip my hat to Michael and Sarah for doing something about it. And I see my friend Dave Galuzzi back here, and I'm so delighted that Dave is joining the team. But that's what you do. And if you look at what's coming out of our state capitol with the governor's recent summit and the special session in the legislature, it's all about small business. How do we get entrepreneurs to step up, whether they be in technology-based businesses or service-based businesses? They're businesses, and they're putting people to work, and they're bringing life to our community. So it's a real credit to Mike and Sarah to step up and do it. Let me tell you about Michael. Mike is a graduate of the School of Visual Arts in Manhattan. Before going into the restaurant business, he enjoyed a career in the film industry, working on projects for PBS and other commercial producers as well, and made a career choice that he didn't want to be behind the scenes. He'd rather be in front and meeting with the public. And maybe they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because certainly his father and mother have been very public people here in our valley with their wonderful business over the last several years. So we've asked Mike to say a few words, not to give out any secret recipes, but maybe to tell us about that smoker back there and the process. So please join me in welcoming Michael and Sarah.
I'd really like to thank first everybody for coming down and celebrating our grand opening here with us today. I've got to thank a few other people too. I've got to thank my wife and my parents who've really been very supportive for, the past 3 days. It's been wild with everybody's power being out and us just being open. It's been a madhouse here, and I have my mom in the back washing pots and cans. My dad running around like crazy. My wife's been here nonstop too. And also I have my aunt here and my wife's cousins here. And they all really worked very hard to serve everybody here. So I've got to thank them for sure. And I just want to say that I was born in Shelton in the Valley, and we love it here. My wife's been here for almost all her life too, and we look forward to being here for a long time and serving the community. So, thank you. All right.
Oh, please. David.
David lost your words.
Oh, no, don't give him a break.
I only want to take 20 minutes. I just want to say that I was born and bred in Derby. Right up the street here, maybe a half a mile on Burkeville Avenue, I used to, believe it or not, jump on the trains and ride them down to downtown Thurman when I was a kid. But John O'Neill from Deerfield Meat, I knew him years and years ago when they had Deerfield Meat here. He's just been so kind to Mike and myself. We came in with the idea, he liked it, and he's been very supportive of everything we've done, so we really appreciate it, John. This is a beautiful, beautiful location here. They get 40,000 cars come by here every day, okay? John put in a light 4 or 5 years ago. It cost him a lot of money so that you can get out and go left and go right, because that was a big problem. He redid the parking lot and made it a thing. Now, you all know there was a porn store here 2 years ago. And actually, I got a lot of porn stuff I had to clear out in the basement. It's still in my trunk. I don't know what to do. So it was kind of a meat market before this. It was a meat market when John had it, and it became a different style, and now it's back to the original. These smokers are from 1880. This was when the building was built. So it was Armor Meat Packing. John was nice enough to give my son Michael this sign. If you see it on the way out. It was hanging here, what, John? How long? As long as you had it, right? Since back to armor time in that one spot. So John gave it to us. We put it up there. It's porcelain. I think a car ran through it one time, right, John? At one time. They had a fire in 1965. Yep. They were able to save that, but a lot of this was burnt down. So we're resurrecting it, and hopefully down the road, when John decides to retire, maybe we could purchase the building and have a jazz club upstairs. You know? So we're excited about Derby. Tony is doing a fabulous job. Derby is where it's happening, you know? Yeah. I just gotta say, all the help has been fabulous, but my son, I've seen a whole different side of my son. I thought he is a lot like his mother, but he's a little bit more like me too when it comes to business. He's able to be nice to the people, he keeps his cool, he's going to be good. So I just want to get him going because he owes me a lot of money. And we're going to Florida in December, so. I'd like the customer